He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty B, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Row. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Iglesias over at second. Alberto at first with no outs. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 4.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Drilled on the ground to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Cole Stewart will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one
without
allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Wade, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now a throw over to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Digging in, Austin Hayes, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the 1st out.
Batting 7. The second base.
So striding forward now, Ramon Urias. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. Fastball in there for a called strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Ball even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And ready for his first at-bat, Torres. Showing some definite confidence at the plate right now. His recent numbers are reflecting that.
Torres.
And the pitch. The 1-0 home.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Boy.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. Severino playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 11.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Third inning, no score to this point. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Hanser Alberto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Brett Gardner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Gardner.
Pitch on the way. Hard hit at third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Miguel Andujar. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trey Mancini becomes the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning form.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wade looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Tyler Wade.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two and 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Austin Hayes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. One and two now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out. 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's
Up
been
next for
all
the Orioles,
business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ruiz.
To the plate now, Rio Ruiz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. At the plate, Pedro Severino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Severino.
Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
1-0. Here it is. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The set and the 1-1 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Halfway home, still no. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Giancarlo Stanton now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Set to deliver on 3-0. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Turned on down the line. Alberto has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting. First
stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
To 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Popped him up. Ruiz has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Hicks is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Voit trying to get there. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Anthony Santander. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he takes strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Zach Britton comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Voit is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Orioles lead one. Still no score.
Correct.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line hard to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of it.
Into the box now, Torres, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. The Yanks. Now in the box, Rio Ruiz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher,
digging in to try it again, Pedro Severino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Striding in, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The bat.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mancini.
From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 delivery. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Slider laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Austin Hayes the next to bat. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch right there for strike 1.
They'd be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing, and he pops him up. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
Now batting.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping up now, Tyler Wade. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take
The right fielder, number 31.
Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball down.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Torres, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ruiz is over to take a look. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Cole Stewart takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Michael Givens earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.